Welcome to the Rainbow Greenhouse at Higenell University. I'm Higenell, and I'm going to be talking to you about my plant propagation project. For my experiment, I'm using the plant Tradescantia. It's also called wandering Jew, inch plant, or wandering gypsy. Originally from South America, and particularly Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina, this plant does well in humid conditions and very warm temperatures. Common house plant in North America and Europe. You can also find this plant in forest, riparian zones, so along riverbeds, as well as rural areas where there's waste. As you can see, the leaves are alternating with sheaths that cover the stems. You get very beautiful variegated leaves. Also, during the springtime, it produces pink or white flowers, depending on the variety. The plant can reproduce by seeds, but is more commonly propagated by vegetative propagation. The stems are very fragile and can be broken by humans, animals, machinery. It can then be carried off. They can even be carried on long ocean currents, and they start to root the moment it comes in contact with the soil. I'm going to be using the purple variegated leaf. I'll be taking the cuttings right from the edges. I'll need a container for my soil treatment, a flotation device for my hydroponics treatment, a basin, 6 markers, an air pump for my hydroponic system, and a weight to keep the tube down so that it doesn't float. For my first 4 treatments, I'm going to use Agromix G6 potting mixture. If possible, damping the potting mix before collection in order to prevent inhalation of dust particles. It is also important to dampen the potting mixture beforehand so that the cuttings have enough moisture to take root. Be sure to mix well. Next, place your damp potting mix into containers of appropriate depth. These 2 containers will be placed on an open bench. My next 2 treatments will be placed in the mist frame. I am adding perlite to increase the aeration of the mixture. For safety reasons, it is important to dampen the perlite before handling to prevent inhalation of irritating dusty particles. Let the excess water drain off. Be sure to mix the perlite and the potting mix well to ensure uniformity. For my first treatment, I'm going to be alternating between 1 node and 3 node cuttings. I'm going to take 10 1-node cuttings, 10 3-node cuttings. For the second part of my treatment, I'm going to take 1 and 3 node cuttings as well, but I'm going to use stem root number 1 IBA rooting. Before you make any cuttings, it is important to wash your hands and your work area to prevent the spread of harmful pathogens. With a sharp blade, cut approximately 1 centimeter below the 3rd node. Cut on an angle to increase surface area. Dip the cutting into the powder and lightly tap the end to remove excess. Plant the cutting into the potting mixture. 2 different treatments. These ones, I have used IBA rooting powder, stem root number 1, and these ones have not been treated with any rooting hormone. I have marked the 1 node and the 3 node cuttings accordingly on both treatments. We have the 3 node cuttings, and on this side the 1 node cuttings. It has not been treated with IBA, and I'm going to put it in a mist frame. Time to set up my hydroponic system. I've already put some holes in a styrofoam plate. This side is going to be my IBA treated cuttings, both of the 1 node cuttings. and the 3 node cuttings. And this one is also going to have 1 node and 3 node cuttings, but without the IBA treatment. Set up my hydroponic system. I have a basin filled with fresh water, an air pump, and a little clay pot in order to hold the hose. After 4 weeks, the average root length was calculated according to treatment. The 3 node cuttings and the 1 node cuttings in the hydroponics treatment produce the longest roots. There is no difference between those treated with IBA rooting hormone powder and those that were not. However, there was a 2 cm difference between the 3 node cuttings dipped in IBA rooting hormone powder and then placed in pot and mix, and the 3 node cuttings that were just placed in the mist frame. There was no difference between the 1 node cuttings that were treated with IBA rooting hormone powder and those that were placed in the mist frame. Overall, the 3 node cuttings produced roots of greatest length. And now you have at least one beautiful hanging basket. Thanks for watching!